I am so freaking happy to make this video. I am super excited to talk about this subject. One of the main questions upon the Detroit Lions this offseason, it was a big question, a question that can determine games, is will the Detroit Lions have a freaking pass rush? It's been a long time since we had a pass rush. It's been a long time since quarterbacks feared our defensive line. So we come into this season, fingers crossed, can we get some pressure? We were terrible last year, been terrible for a while. Thank you, Pat Patricia. Thank you, Bob Quinn. But if preseason and training camp is any indication, not only do we have a pass rush, but we have some monsters on the edges for the Detroit Lions. It's going to help wreak havoc upon opposing teams. So that's what we're talking about in this video. A good video for sure. But before we get into today's video, if you're not a subscriber, hit that big red subscribe button. Why? Because LNU's dropping content. Try to do it every single day. Look, if you like Lions content, you subscribe. If you don't, well, you don't want to be part of this channel, probably because it's all about Lions. Let's go ahead and get into the video right now. Lions pass rush years has been trash rush. It's been absolutely awful. We have sucked getting to the quarterback. It's been abysmal. We've talked about it endlessly in Lions forums, on all sites. We know about it, but I'm here to give you some hope. Here to give you some pleasure because the Detroit Lions pass rush is no longer trash rush. It's much better. And we have 3 reasons why this is the case. There's more reasons than that, but 3 main reasons. The Detroit Lions, they're going to smack up some quarterbacks, and it's going to be glorious. That could turn games. Have a pass rush can determine wins and losses. Stop big plays from happening. Sacks, we know it. That's what it's all about. But we also know is you guys hit that like button. Let's get to, 100 likes this video. I think it can happen. Let's get into one of the main reasons why the Detroit Lions going to have a really good pass rush here. Monsters. And there is a riser. He's been rising since last year. He was injury prone his first couple years in Detroit. But last year it began and it is continued in training camp. That's Austin freaking Bryant. Austin Bryant has been amazing, dominating the line of scrimmage. He has been just beating up on any offensive line they get. Wherever the football is, there's Austin Bryant. He is a piece for the Lions pass rush that we can bring in and out of the lineup through all the games to give rest to the main guys and be a massive presence. Not bitch of a downfall, if you ask me, when he's on this defensive line. He's stopping the run. Lions have been awful the last couple of years stopping the run. Austin Bryant, big frame, big body, living up and surpassing his expectations, stopping the run, and then getting to the quarterback on the way. Quarterbacks in preseason has been running for their lives because of Austin Bryant. Austin Bryant has made a massive impression. It's not just in preseason. He's been doing it in training camp. He's a big presence there. And with his ability to get off that line, get and beat his lineman, get to the quarterback, and stop the run, the Lions have a dangerous pass rush because he's not the main starter. We know who the main starters are. He's not. He's a rotational guy, but damn it, he can be a starter, main guy on many teams because he is exactly the prototypical man you have on the edge, and he's getting it done. The eyes don't lie. The stats don't lie. What he's doing on the field does not lie. He's been a baller, a shot caller. 20-inch blades on the Impaler. I love what he's doing. He's surefire in the mix to be a rotational guy, and not shock me if he has a breakout year this year in 2022. Not at all. I know it's a contract season for Bryant. It is. So he could be trying to get that payday, and if he lives up to what he's done in training camp and preseason, he's going to get a big payday, and I think the Lions should award him if he makes some noise this year. Sacks, pressures, run stuffing, all of that, because we need to have young men on this defensive line that can get it done. It's hard to find really good edge rushers. It's hard to find players like Austin Bryant. Really, it is. Another player on my list who's had a really good training camp, and we seen it yesterday, folks. That's Charles Harris. We signed him last year. He comes to Detroit, kind of disregarded, really. Was a guy that no one really talked about. Comes to the Lions, he makes some noise. Earned himself another year with the Lions. He and Aidan Hutchinson are the bookend edges right now, and these guys are ferocious, dangerous, can bring the pain. Charles Harris, he could have 10-plus sacks this year. Him and Aidan Hutchinson, you've seen it in preseason yesterday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They both beat their linemen and got to the quarterback at the same time. This is what you look for in pass rush. This is how you win football games. You win at the line of scrimmage. We've not had that on defense. And if you noticed, with these guys on the field, Austin Bryant included, that the linebackers looked a little bit better, didn't they? Because they're beating, the edges are beating, the linemen are beating the opposing offensive lineman. Thus, everyone trickles to get a little bit better. And what happens when you get pass rush, folks? Turnovers. Turnovers is key to win football games, and we've got it. And Charles Harris has been everything and more since he's come to Detroit. This guy is a stunner, and I love seeing it. I love what he brings to the Lions' defensive front. If he stays healthy, sky is the limit. And I tell you what, when it comes to Bryant and Harris, you got to look out, Romeo and Julian Okwara. You got to look out because these guys are coming. They absolutely are. They can stay healthy. Bryant's, look, he injured in his first couple years, but last year he stayed healthy. This year he's been healthy. He got injured in the preseason or got nicked up. He says, I want to stay on the field. We're coming with the pass rush, and these guys are making themselves some noise. Make sure you go ahead and go to lnushop.com for the latest and greatest on merchandise, cool shirts, cool hats, everything to rep Detroit. That's what it's all about, folks. Repping Detroit in a big way. And if you want to get some great gear, go to lnushop.com. Obviously, the main reason that our pass rush is improved is a guy who we drafted with the number 2 pick, Aidan Hutchinson. We drafted him to be a staple upon this defensive line. I loved the draft. I'm happy we got him. Now, he's exceeded my expectations. He's been an absolute ferocious beast since he's been in Detroit, from minicamp all the way till preseason. Every single day, he seems to be recording a sack. This guy is a motor that does not end, and it's forcing teams to hold him, resulting in 10-yard penalties. This guy is scary good. He chases after the runner, whether it be the quarterback or the running back. He just does not give up. And when you have a man who, to me, is got to be the Defensive Rookie of the Year, the leading candidate right now, no doubt about it, he's going to be the leading candidate for this. You have a guy who can be a staple for many years upon this defensive line. We had a boy named Sue one time. He was a staple for this defensive line. Obviously, defensive tackle is different than edge, but Aidan Hutchinson's going to be the staple. And he's making other players play better. Charles Harris playing better. Austin Bryant playing better. Even the interior defensive linemen. The last 2 games between the Steelers and the Colts, they have balled out. And when you have a motor that doesn't quit, that's what you have. And it makes players around them better. And the Lions' defensive line and edge rushers have been dominant in the last 2 weeks. Pass rush, no doubt, awesome. This is how you get it done, folks. It's through pass rush. Coming into this season, I was questioning it. I knew we had Aidan Hutchinson. I knew we had Charles Harris. But is everybody going to step up? Are we finally have the ability to sack a quarterback? That was a big question for me. It's been answered for me throughout training camp and preseason. We have a pass rush, folks. We have a good defensive line. Brad Holmes dedicated a lot of capital, a lot of effort to this defensive line. Now, it's not fully panned out. Why? Because Levi Onwuzurike, not healthy. Joshua Pascal, not healthy. They're not. We're still doing good from edge. And in all honesty, Lee McNeil's living up to it. I like what I see from Bugs, and who knows, maybe we get a Malcolm Brown in there in the mix as well. But the pass rush, no question, are absolute monsters right now. Absolute monsters. And when you have a pass rush like this, that can turn the tide between losing and winning a game. Last year, none. We had no pass rush. We lost quite a bit. Now we got a pass rush. Maybe these losses that we had last year, we can flip them to wins because of the Austin Bryants and the Charles Harrises and the Aidan Hutchinsons. Maybe we can get wins because of them. Only time will tell. They stay healthy. I'm giving you that, Kirk Cousins, you got to look out a little bit. Karen Rodgers, you got to look out a little bit. Justin Fields, your offensive line is absolute cheeks. You're going to have to look out. You're going to have to scramble pretty much in every single play because we're becoming a more physical football team, and it's good to see the progress that we're taking defensively. The progress is looking good, and that's what we needed here for the Lions. Love it. Got to get healthier, no doubt, but we got some monsters, folks. We got some absolute monsters. In the upcoming videos, look, we got videos dropping all the time. There's going to be probably breaking news, podcasts, show tomorrow night or tomorrow day, just depending what time. Post-game shows on this channel. We got Herman Moore, Chrissy, the LNU crew. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest regarding our Detroit Lions.
Perfect.